Hello everyone. The subject which I'm going to discuss now is entrepreneurship development of fifth semester BCom, and the topic is small scale industries. I'm Dr.V.Srividhya. I'm working as an assistant professor. The subtopic of small scale industries, which in this session we are going to learn, is role of SSI in the development of Indian economy. Till now, in the till last video or last topic, what we have discussed about is about tiny industries, ancillary and cottage industries. So all this comes under small scale industries. And there also we have discussed like how it is useful for the development of an economy as such, all these industries. Now we'll see what is the role of SSI in the development of our economy, of our Indian economy. Each point we'll discuss in detail. Importance, you can see here, generation of employment. When we speak about this small scale industries, what it is manufacturing or why it is required, all that if we discuss or when we have a hot discussion, we can clearly state that the first thing why people start up their own businesses for their employment purpose. They want self employment rather than working under someone and waiting for a monthly salary. This small scale industries owners as such, what they feel is they can earn their own income by utilizing their talent, time, and capital. So, when they are becoming self employed, it is not only they are going to become self employed, they in turn also are going to provide employment to so many number of people. So, what happens? This generates the employment. So, to great extent, this small scale enterprises helps in reducing unemployment. Previously, people used to get scared to start up the business. They might think, like, what if there is loss? I have to bear the loss entirely. And this monthly income is better. I get the salary and then I can enjoy my life because starting up the business is not only just working, you have to undergo stress also. You have to undertake a risk. You have to take right decision. All that in the initial last first chapter, entrepreneurship. In that we have discussed who is called as an entrepreneur, what are the qualities, what are his responsibilities. So in that we have clearly discussed as to what is the main responsibility of an entrepreneur. He has to be innovative, he has to undertake risk, he has to take right decisions, so many things. So all this people think, is it necessary? Why I should do all this? Why I should take risk and why I should get instead? Instead of that, someone's company it is, whether it's going to bear loss or earn profit, whatever it is, I'm getting my salary, so I'm happy, that's enough. That's also that was the intention, and now also many have that in their mind. But when few people who wants to utilize their talent and who wants to become innovative and also who wants to provide employment for many of them, they don't work under someone but they want some people to work under them. So this all leads to the uh, implementation of small scale industries. They start up. This all leads to the starting up of small scale industries by few people who all are interested. They all join together and they start up the industry. So when they start up the small scale enterprises, what happens? They also provide employment to many number of people. So naturally, the main important aspect of the small scale enterprises is generation of employment. So they provide employment to many number of people. Not only that, self-employment. Self-employment in the sense like, as I told initially, when I started this topic, like they need not wait for monthly salary and they are self-employed. This actually they it gives lot of pleasure. See, when you achieve something on your own, you work hard and work hard, and you're going to get the returns out of it. When you get that returns, that the happiness what they get is really awesome. So this is nothing but self-employment. Self-employment is really appreciable because they have the capacity to earn their own income and also give income for others, that is give salary for others, provide salary for others. So this really leads to self-employment. Lesser capital requirement. Once when you think, yes, I'm going to start up the company, or can I start a company, when you think small scale enterprises is really easy because you need not invest huge amount for this. You need not invest more capital. Lesser capital with little amount only you can start up the company, you can start up the enterprises. So here the capital requirement is very less. So with less capital, whatever it may be, maybe you would have applied loan or maybe your own source, or any source maybe, but it is not to a very great extent. So with a lesser amount, lesser capital, you can start up the business. Later on you may convert it into large scale or medium or corporate or whatever it is, but initially to start up, if you want to start up a business, the small scale enterprises will be really helpful because the capital requirement is very less. Mobilization of capital, and getting the capital also is not that difficult since the capital amount is less. Even the bank people or financial institution also will not hesitate to give, will not feel like giving crores together whether I'll get it back. No, it is not required. A very with a few amount capital only, since you can start that amount, generating that amount or mobilizing that amount becomes easy. Then mobilization of entrepreneur skill, it's not like just you can sit and waste your skill. Once you become an entrepreneur, that your skill will be mobilized, it will be utilized to the fullest extent. So each one of them, many of them have their own skills and talent, which you should not just sit and waste. When you start up small scale enterprises, you not only give work to your body, you give a work to brain, and all parts of the body will start functioning. Because if one part of the body is not functioning also, that will lead to somewhere else, that will make you to incur loss also. Well, that you should, that particular person should be very alert, and all his organs also will be very alert. So this really is used to utilize the entrepreneur skill, whatever that particular person is having, that will be utilized for all this purpose. Then equitable distribution of income, because of the small scale enterprises, there is development of people in the rural areas and semi urban areas also. So since there is development in each and every place, that not only leads to the balanced regional development but also equitable distribution of income. Otherwise, what happens in a particular place, the per capita income will be more, and in few other places, the per capita income is very less. Now, also it is the same, but at least, it is, the difference will be less. At least they can maintain the lesser difference because of the small scale industries. Balanced regional development. Balanced regional development is nothing but since the small scale industries will be encouraged by the government if it is started in a remote area, or the particular area where people hesitate even to live in such type of places. If the small scale industries are set up, what happens, there is when any factory or anything, any one shop is near your place also, that particular place will get developed. People will start coming there in that particular place where it's a remote place also, if there is some related work for them. So similarly, if factories or organizations are set up in the rural areas, that particular area will fully get developed because of that one industry or company which has been set up in the rural area. So balanced regional development will take place. Then saving in foreign exchange, since some of the cottage industries goods and many goods are demanded in the foreign market, people will start purchasing. That is, from abroad also there is demand, and so when you are purchase, when the foreigners purchase, naturally our currency flows into the country. Foreign currency flows into the economy, into our country. So that really helps in saving the foreign exchange. These are the reference books which you can refer to for getting more information related to small scale industries, tiny cottage industries, and their importance, advantages, how it is related to each other. All the information you can get in these books, or much more books also, and websites links also you can refer. So I hope I have given some information regarding the importance of small scale industry. So each and every one in detail, if you study about this small scale industries importance and its advantages, that will really inspire or motivate that person also. Why can't we start up on small scale? It's not a very big task, or it's not so difficult as we think. Each and every person, if they have the determination or willpower to do something, they can really achieve it. It is not like something which we can't touch or see going and landing up in motor. It's not a difficult task. Everything is possible when it is planned well, organized. If everything is done effectively, anything is possible. So with this learning about small scale industries, I hope many of the students may think about starting up the own industries. Thank you all for listening to this video.